What are you expecting? You got such a young group of players around you. You're one of the the vets. But what can you potentially expect here?
Man, I just expect us to go out there and go hard. We've been doing a lot of film study, a lot of practice. We're practicing extremely hard. Just doing a lot of attention to details, preparing, just basically just getting ourselves ready to go out there and perform at a high level. I'm super excited about everybody's preparation, the way that they came in today, already watched the film, already knowing kind of what's going on. So when the coaches were going up there, everybody already saw what was happening. And just good to be with a young group that's excited to go out there and improve a lot of people.
Joe, did this break right for the Browns for the first game that Bradford was traded and you're going up against a guy who has never played?
I mean, he was a very high draft pick. They obviously saw something in him. He's a big dude. He can run the ball. So he did good in college. He didn't play at the D1 school, but I mean, obviously Philly sees a lot of him. But we're definitely excited for the challenge to go out there and try to mix it up. Young quarterbacks he's not really as experienced, hasn't really seen too many different defenses. So just trying to disguise and just try to get after them.
A lot of attention in the preseason was just kind of about the defense, trying to figure things out and whatnot. Are you expecting a drastic difference from what we saw in the preseason, schematically, to what obviously you guys are going to try and accomplish during the regular season here?
Yeah, we want to have a solid defense. During the preseason it was a lot shaky. But now we just understand that the starters are going to be the ones out there playing the entire game. We got to be able to go out there and make plays and execute. And we're just going in there grinding. We don't feel like we in no way, shape or form feel like we've arrived. We have a lot of growing to do as a secondary, as a defense together. So just everybody going in there with that hungry mentality. We have a lot to prove. It just goes into the meeting room. It's all about executing. So you have to know your job, know your assignment, know your technique, and I think everybody's just ready to go out there and show that we can do a lot better than we did.
Does the defense as a whole have to dial it back a little bit with all these young guys?
I would say some things with. I would say that we definitely want to just make sure that everything in the playbook, everybody feels comfortable. If they don't feel comfortable with certain checks or different calls, Ray does a really good job of getting that out there and taking out the game plan. He wants everybody to know their assignments and make sure they're playing fast more than throw more things at them and making people confused and playing a lot slower. So he does a really good job with the playbook, making sure that everybody's comfortable with their assignments and if they're not getting out of it.
Do you guys as a defense look forward to really trying to confuse and rattle and cross up a rookie quarterback?
Yeah, we try to do that all the time. Disguise is a big thing because if they know what you're in, they kind of know where they want to go with it. So definitely when we have a younger quarterback that hasn't really experienced people moving around, safeties, rocking and rolling, things like that, you want to kind of try to show them one look and give them something different. But just mainly we're just trying to play within ourselves and make sure everybody knows their assignments and just execute.
Did you ever watch a bunch of film on Wentz? And then this week, did you go back to North Dakota State just because he didn't play much?
We watched a little bit of that. Mostly we try to watch coordinators and see how that goes. Watch a little bit that he played that one preseason game, so we kind of see what he looks like moving around and stuff like that. But we just kind of mainly want to study offense coordinators.
Joe, how big?
Jordan and Ibrahim, if those safety spots, granted they were here last year, so you have some familiarity with them. What is though that change? Is there an effect for you? Yes, no, and if so, what would that be?
Not really. I would think that with them, I really like playing with Jordan Poyer and IC because they ask from the corners. They ask me and Tremont how we would like things to be done because they say y'all have the experience. You played a lot. How would you want to play this coverage? How would you want to play this split? And they ask a lot of questions like that. So you're being able to be comfortable with your safe play, knowing what you got, your communication being on point. That's the biggest thing. So I feel like they've been going out of their way to just build a bond, a relationship, and like a chemistry with me, Tremont, and Taylor to understand how we're out there all on the same page. So I think they're doing a really good job with that.
I forget, did you know RG3 at all before he got here?
No.
Not at all. How different is he maybe from the player that you or the person that you expected him to be?
He's extremely, he's kind of who I thought he was going to be. He came, he's a team first guy. He's that wants to just bond. He wants to have a friendship. He wants to have a bond between all of his teammates. He definitely like me, wants to be liked, doesn't feel like there's no reason to have anybody just walking around and not talking to everybody. So, I mean, I get that, and that's really special. I think that's the reason why the team picked him as a captain.
Joe, how big an emphasis is there on being aware of Wentz's mobility? I mean, he looks like a big guy who can really move.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, we have to be aware of that. He's definitely capable. He's a big dude. He looks like he can take hits. So, you know, we just got to, when he does run with that ball, you got to make him feel it. You know, quarterback scrambling, it's a different league. You got to make sure you put punishment on them and make sure they feel you when they do run.